Hey guys, and welcome back to Pro Speed Baseball. Today I have one of the most dynamic drills that you can do at any age, and why I say that is because I do this with my 6-year-olds all the way up to my pro guys. It's the same drill, but it serves two really important functions. First of all, for younger guys, it's a really good fix for this bent front knee problem. What I'm talking about here is when guys are swinging and they have this bent knee as they're swinging the bat. And what this does, why this is such a big problem is, first of all, we lose a ton of power because we're not using our body as efficiently as we possibly can. Second of all, this bent knee, whenever this front knee bends, it makes our head drop. And when our head drops, our eyes drop. And this is something that leads to a lot of pop-ups, a lot of really weak hits, or even missed balls, because when our eyes are dropping, the ball is going to rise. And in our brain, we're going to be trying to hit the middle of the ball, but if the ball's moving up this way, we're going to get hit, more of the bottom part of the ball more times than not. And also, we're not going to have much on it because we're not stable on the front side and we have this bent front knee. Now, for more advanced guys, this drill is really, really good for starting to learn how to use the ground as a source of power. The ground is an excellent source for power for the mere reason that we can use it to create leverage and pressure in our front side as a hitter, and use it to drive up through to create bat speed if we get in the right pressure points in our foot. Now, that sounds a lot more complicated than it actually is. The drill takes care of all of that. It's done very simply by getting into your stance and by taking your load and stride and landing with an exaggerated front knee and then straightening the leg as you're swinging. Now, for younger guys, this fixes this bent front knee problem because a lot of the younger guys start off with a straight front leg and then they bend into the swing and they get this dip with their head. And what you do to combat that is when you land with an exaggerated bent knee and you straighten the leg as you're swinging, and it forces you to use your legs properly. Now, for the more advanced guys, you can use this drill to concentrate more on using the ground as a source for power and leveraging the ground and really firing up off the ground with that front side and letting the bat whip through. So it's going to look something like this. I actually got my tee a little high here. First of all, we're going to take 50 dry swings with this at first, just like I was here. And we're going to get into a load stride position and land with an exaggerated front knee, and we're just going to straighten it out as we're swinging. And we're going to get 50 of those before we move on to the tee, so that we can get an idea for what we're doing and we don't have the distraction of the ball. So once we get 50 of those in, you're going to get right back on the tee. And what you're going to do is you're going to land with that exaggerated front knee, and then you're going to straighten it up as you're swinging the bat. So land exaggerated, and then we straighten it through contact. Now from the side view, just to give you guys a view from the side, we're going to land with that exaggerated front knee and then straighten it up through contact. Now, make sure you get a good 50 dry reps and then 50 reps on the tee. And guys, when you're doing this, make sure that you're getting it right on camera and that this leg is straightening as the hands are going forward. And one really important thing you want to make sure you're not doing is straightening both legs at the same time. We don't want to get into this exaggerated bent knee. So when we get into that position, we're going to get into kind of a squat. We don't want both legs to extend. Now that gets us in a little bit of trouble, and then we kind of look like this as we're hitting, and none of us want to look like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to, the way to combat that is to, when we land in this exaggerated position, we're going to make sure this bend in this back knee stays bent the whole time. So we're going to land here, we keep that bend in the back knee, and that keeps us from doing this move right here. Guys, get those reps in, and the better and better you time our hands and this knee straightening, the more and more you're going to feel that ground that I'm talking about, that source of power, because you're going to feel that whip through. You don't even really have to do it that hard. You just have to have the right timing, and you're going to feel that bat kind of whip around on its own. You're really going to notice some big differences in your bat speed and in your contact for you younger guys that are having trouble with that bent front knee problem. Now guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed this drill. This is a really good one, but if you want some more great drills, check out our power hitting series right here. You can check out it you can click that link right there, or you can check out the preview that I'm going to play at the end of this. You can click on the link that pops up in that preview or in the description below. If you have any questions or comments about this video or anything else, leave them in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get to them personally. Make sure you like, subscribe, +1 on Google. That really helps me grow the channel, and I appreciate it every single time you guys do. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your swings, and I'll see you guys soon. We're going to take our hands and we want to bring them back in front of our body. If we were having a line right down our feet and our feet are dead square, we can imagine a wall coming right up out of that line in front of our face. And what we want to do is keep our hands in front of that wall at all times. They should never get behind this wall at all. Some of your better hitters will stay in front or get right on this wall, but they never go behind the ball. So if you watch them from down the line, you'll see that their hands stay in front of their body the whole time, and now they're able to go from point A to point B and get as solid a contact as possible to hit home runs. So what we're going to do to work on this